evening and welcome to the Montana Theater. Let Public Radio Week begin, as we say, yes. Welcome to the Montana Theater. My name is Michael Marsalik. Joining me is Joan Richard, and we're a couple of KUFM folks. Joan does a show on Saturday evenings, and I do a regular weekly show, in addition to making some music every now and then. And we'll be talking about some of the things that are going to be happening tonight, and you're going to hear a lot about what happens during the course of Public Radio Week for the next week on the air, and certainly a little bit about it tonight too. You want to say a little bit about public radio in general real quick?
Well, of course, it's the one place that you can hear on the air different kinds of music, all kinds of music for all tastes, including eclectic, strange music like what I play on Saturday nights. Later tonight, you can hear alternative rock and roll and dance music and all that. Plus, KUFM provides something no one else provides. You can hear music that no one else has for you in the whole community. So, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. KUFM is a unique voice in Montana, and certainly a special voice for all of us. I think we should go ahead and get started with the show at this point.
Sounds good to me. Performing first tonight will be Michael and Matthew Mostalik and Russell Perry.
Moving too fast for your dreams, you're rushing down the highway. Not seeing the signs as they go by. Well, you're going so fast and you're getting it done, but it seems that you're always on the run. When will you slow down so we can get to know one another? Let me look into your eyes just for a moment, see. Behind the veil's disguise, we can merge in being. Hopping out of time, drifting on an endless sea. Finding the rhyme, we do one harmony. Na 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 na. In this crazy world we need to chill down. When in the middle of change is coming round, well, the world won't stop, but we can gather some perspective. Let's make a little magic together, take the chance to soften for a moment and join the gentle dance. Let the time go on by. Let the world for a moment rush on by. Let me look into your eyes just for a moment, see. Behind the veil's disguise, we can merge in being. Popping out of time, drifting on an endless sea. Finding the rhyme, we do one harmony. Let me look into your eyes, just for a moment, see. Behind the veil's disguise, we can merge in being. Popping out of time, drifting on an endless sea. Finding the rhyme, we do one harmony. Sometimes so it seems, sometimes so it seems, sometimes so it seems. Song I wrote a few years ago. It was inspired by spending some very special time with good friends of mine in this beautiful country we have around us here in Montana. This is called Dance Away the Night.
And we'll dance away the night. We'll dance away the I hear the whispering of the wind, with swishing sweet, whose breath begins. Enthroned in this might, we lift and the light and dance. As angels in the night, as angels in the night. Shed silent rays all in accord. In a gentle light we unite, I am in you. And we sing with all delight. We sing with all delight. And so we move in this gentle way, a silent trust in our hearts we display. With the waning of each day we'll meet again. So if a beam from without or within, as from afar you see a brightness begin, come into the light and with us embrace the night. And in the firelight we'll dance away the night.
Fred jumped out of bed in the morning. He made his way out into the day. What would it bring? What would it bring? He feels the earth underneath his feet. He feels a pulse moving him from sleep, moving him from sleep. Coming from the deep, he takes a breath and sings, hola, 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 I'm thankful for this day. Oh earth, oh man, may we move together in a peaceful way, peaceful way. Fred ran on down through the valley, to the spring glistening to wash the night away for the coming new day. There he sees his own reflection. He's a growing man with concerned expression. Does he wonder about the world? He wonders about the world.
Laughing at his frown, he plunges into the water. Chilled and thrilled, he sings. Hola, 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 I'm thankful for this day. Oh earth, oh man, may we move together in a peaceful way, peaceful way. Our dear friend stands atop the mountain, his clear bright eyes filled with daylight, see the wonders of the world, and all its glories unfurled. But there he sees the work of man, Mother Earth upheaved and torn away with a careless hand. Do we hear the spirit of the land? Stretching his arms wide to the sky, from his heart he sends this prayer. Hola, 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 from the land and sky I pray. Oh earth, oh man, may we move together in a peaceful way. Will we move together in a peaceful way? We will move together in a peaceful way, peaceful way.
Thank you. I want to invite Russell Perry out now to play a couple of songs for us. And Russell is a piano player, songwriter from Hamilton, Montana, and a recent but very good friend of mine. I'll give you this mic. I'll give you this mic. And Russell and I met at the Mammoth Bakery Open Mics, which many of you know about from here in Missoula, and struck up a friendship and have had an opportunity to perform together. It's been a lot of fun. Russell's going to do a couple of songs for you now. Russell Perry.
Well, hi, how y'all doing tonight? Great. Great to be here, and I'm glad to see all your smiling faces here. Thank you. I love public radio with a passion. When I lived in New York, coming home from traffic, I'd tune in to NPR, and it would just calm me down with all this craziness going on. I'd be my little 81 rabbit listening to NPR and calming down for the ride home. And then when I drove out here, I took the long drive across the country, and every once in a while, on my little radio, I tune in and I find NPR. And I go, yes, yes. It's like taking a little friend with me. The same wonderful newscasters and All Things Considered and all those wonderful shows. And then when I finally got here, I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. Not just the scenery and the mountains, but the people. I really felt strong about that, and I wrote this song called The Bitterroot Theme. I play it for public radio in Montana. song I wrote called The Magic in You.
Talk about things too.
don't feel right. You can cry the blues on the shoulder, my friend. 'Cause in another day, things get better again. Just another day, things get better again. In another day, you will be flying. In another day, you'll change the world. In another day, you won't be crying about the things that never came around at all. Whoever thought we'd be sitting here now, having a drink over what, where, and how? Let patience reign over trouble and pain. 'Cause in another day, things get better again. Just another day, things get better again. In another day, you will be flying. In another day, you'll change the world. In another day, we won't be crying about the things that never came around at all. In another day, things get better again. Just another day, things get better again. Another day, things get better again. Another day, things get better
Now, I know many of you have had this problem that I have occasionally, which is one of wondering what you're doing with your life and where your life is going. And one day when I was living in Helena, singing in the shower, I came up with this shower melody. That kind of helped me reflect some of those feelings you have, you know, wondering where you're going, etc. And this is appropriately titled Lately I've Been Confused. Boom, doo doo, boom, doo doo, boom, doo doo, boom, doo, boom, doo doo, dum, doo doo, boom, doo doo, dum, dum. Lately, boom, dum, doo doo, dum, doo doo. I've been confused, boom, dum, doo doo, boom, doo doo, dum, doo, about my boom, doo doo, boom, doo doo, identity, boom, dum. Who am I? Boom, boom. Where am I? Boom, boom. How am I? Boom, boom. When I'm high? Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I am a winged one. Boom, da da boom, da da boom. Soaring even. Boom, da da boom, da da in the atmosphere. Boom, boom. Da da boom, da da boom. When I'm low, do do doom, da da doom, do do. I am an armadillo. Da da boom, da da doom, da. Traipsing around, doom, da da doom, da doom. In my impermeable shell, doom doom, da da boom, da doom. But on the even ground, boom
I am calm water, boom, 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 with clear, boom, boom, depth and might, boom, 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 there is no conclusion to these observations. It's just that we are more than we seem. We are more than we seem. We are more than we seem.
Isn't that the truth, huh?
He's had to live with me my whole life, you know, he knows these kind of things.
We're going to do one more number. I want to tell you just a little bit about a couple more things that are happening. Of course, we have the Cantrells here tonight, and they're going to do a set next. And of course, the Big Sky Mudflaps a little later. So we've got a full evening of entertainment. And if you're joining us on the radio tonight, welcome as well. I'll mention a couple of things after the number we do before we go into the first short break. We're going to do another song that Matthew wrote here called "Love Is All I Do."
It's a wonder that I see before my eyes, the world unfolding like a flower in my sight, at every turn a new surprise, the drama of life before my eyes, before my eyes.
Russell Perry. All right. Thank you so very much. My name is Michael Marsalic. I'll be the host as well for the rest of this evening, so I want to invite you to stick around. We've got a lot more great things happening. A couple quick announcements that there are wonderful KUFM folks, Adrian and more, up in the wings with KUFM information, which includes pledge forms. And you can wander up that way if you're interested in finding out more about KUFM and more about what this madness of this week is all about. Head up that way. Up in the wings on this side is another table set up that has some information. Russell Perry's got his mailing list up there. There's information on the Cantrells. CDs and albums of both the Mudflaps and the Cantrells and things like that are available up in the wings on this side. We're going to take about a 10-minute break, give or take just a couple of moments, and set up for Al and Emily Cantrell, and we'll be back live from the Montana Theater. This is the festive kickoff of Public Radio Week, and we're privileged and proud to put on a great evening of musical entertainment live from the Montana Theater. If you're out driving around, there are a few, but not too many seats left in the Montana Theater, so come on over. Wanted to mention we've got a full evening. The Big Sky Mudflaps will be out a little bit later. The next group is a duo from Nashville recording artists, and they're now living in Helena, at least part-time, and are also part-time Montana residents. So they've got a brand new CD out called A New Language on Turquoise Records, and it's outstanding. They're also regulars of public radio. They've been heard on Mountain Stage, a favorite program on Montana Public Radio. They've also been heard on Riders Radio Theater. Do we have any Riders Radio Theater fans out there? It's my privilege to introduce to you tonight part 2 of our kickoff concert, The Cantrells.
Foxfire burns alone, no one may see.
Thank you. It's wonderful to know that you're being heard in Whitefish, Montana. Just say hello to the folks up there in Whitefish.
That's right. Hello, Railroad Dick. Special connection with Albert Einstein because he used my initials in one of his most famous formulas. I wrote a song about time and space and relativity, sort of pay him back the favor. It's called Only Time Will Fade. Wanting just to be with you.
like to do a song by one of Montana's finest songwriters, Jim Schultz. Cheerio. He wrote a song for Johnny Beepinger, a banjo player, wonderful banjo player who was killed in an auto accident a few years ago here in Montana. It's called The Peaks of Otter.